let's be honest, your spacing sucks in CSGO. It's something that not a lot of players understand, and especially those of you that are new to the game, it can be very hard for you to kind of coordinate this teamwork, and it is very precise movements that need to happen in order to have good spacing. And it's something that, you know, even the pros don't get down a lot of times. And in high stress situations and high pressure situations, your spacing can be absolutely awful. But today I want to give you some tips that are going to help you improve your spacing with your teammates, whether you're solo queuing, you're playing with your friends, or you're in a team environment. Today we're gonna learn what it takes to have good spacing, what bad spacing looks like, just everything in between. But make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like this video, and you know, maybe give me a comment, tell me how your day's doing, and you know, give me some insight into your life. So yeah, let's talk about it. So what is spacing in CSGO? First, we should talk about that. So spacing is essentially how you are positioned off of your teammates, right? So I don't have any teammates in the server, but just imagine that my teammates want to swing out middle, right? We want to swing out middle. What would what would really bad spacing look like? That would be like if I'm going to swing here, right? I'm taking this fight. All right, guys, I'm fighting. And then my teammate's standing back here like, okay, he's fighting. He waits for me to die, and then he peeks, right? That's an example of bad spacing, right? We're not on the same page. We're taking a 1v2, a 1v1 fight when we actually have two players here and we could take a man advantage situation. You know, good spacing is, all right, man, I want to fight mid. I'm going to swing close. Can you swing deep? And I swing here up front, and he's swinging back here at a similar time, so that there is now two targets on the screen. There's two people that the enemies have to shoot, and our spacing is so good that it gives us a better chance to kill that guy. And instead of going 1-for-1, we might just get that kill and, you know, not even have any deaths, right? It can be the difference between getting that frag or even losing health, right? A lot of you are like, man, I'm losing all my fights. I can't rank up. I can't do anything. It's because you're doing everything solo. You're doing everything by yourself, right? You're running out mid trying to duel all these people and take 1v5s, 1v4s, right? You're trying to take on the whole entire team. Bro, even if your teammates suck, even if they're bad players, bro, just have them run out with you. Hey, man, you want to swing mid with me? All right, let's swing. Boom. And you just do your thing and play off of them. What I like to do is, for those of you that are a little better at the game, I like to have my less experienced players kind of in front taking the point sometimes. So like, hey man, do you want to swing mid? And I'm watching their body language. So I'm out here, I'm waiting for them to swing, because once they swing, I know that I will be able to swing out and take the fight, right? Sometimes with inexperienced players and worse players, you're like, hey man, do you want to fight mid? And then you swing, and then they're sitting here so nervous. They're like, I don't know. And then you're dead, and then they don't peek. So it's just something to keep in mind is like, hey, like if you have players in your team, it can be good to make sure they go first and then swing behind them, swing like after them, right? Another really good thing you guys can do, especially if one of your players is low HP, low health, or if you're like on an eco round and somebody has a rifle, guys, those of you that have low health or you have just a pistol, be the bait for your teammates, right? Your positioning can mean everything in a round win. This is huge on pistol round too. The first person coming out should just be trying to throw off the other team's crosshair, right? So that could be jumping out window here, doing your thing, just being really hard to hit, and just being a menace, right? Jumping out mid-sight, maybe doing whatever, just throwing off the crosshair of these people so that they have to shoot you, right? They have to look at you jumping out, trying to do this, and then your teammates can swing wide and really focus on getting those kills. That is great positioning, and that will lead to really good trading if you're able to do that. You know, same thing, man. Like say we're trying to take cat here, and we know a guy is close, and I'm like, dude, I'm on 1 HP, man. It's in a 3v1 situation. We just need to kill this one guy and we win the round. Bro, just literally jump out here like this, like jump out like this. While you're jumping, have your teammates swing here and fight this guy, right? Because he's like sitting here, he's like putting his crosshair up there, and it makes it so much harder for him to spray transfer to the guy that's actually trying to get the frag. Trust me, I know it sucks sometimes to be like, man, I'm just bait. Like, I'm literally just bait. But if you want to win, this is how you're going to do it, right? You can't always just rely on taking these fights, because what I see happen a lot at my level, at even the pro level, is, man, I'm low HP. I don't want to die, right? Like, I don't want to die. I want to take this fight. So I swing out. I'm 1 HP. I swing out. I die to this guy holding the angle, right? I die to him. Oh, he's sitting here. He's just farming everybody because we're all peeking one at a time, right? We're all peeking one at a time instead of swinging aggressively, swinging back here, you know, throwing him off. So it's so important to be able to have that timing down, because I've seen it way too much where everyone just wants to peek one at a time, and it's just a complete disaster. So just try to avoid that, and you are going to be absolutely chilling. Now, I do have to say, guys, there is such thing as too good of spacing, right? I know it sounds weird, but there is. and it actually makes it really awful. So what's going to happen is you guys are going to try to focus on spacing, and what's going to happen is you're going to swing out here. You're like, okay, let's peek CT, and your teammate swings in front of you, and then you swing behind, right? There's going to be times where you get collided by an op, right? There's going to be times where you get sprayed down because you're blocking each other, because you're both on the same exact line, right? So that's why sometimes it's important to be shoulder to shoulder, right? So maybe you have a teammate to the right of you, and you're like, all right, let's swing. So he swings out, and you're on his shoulder, right? You're not behind him, you're on his shoulder. So swing out instead, because then it makes it so you're not as easily collidable. You can't get sprayed down as easy, and you know, you're not getting double damage through your teammate. Like, you're not being wall banged through your teammate. So, and also, you know, how many times have we done this and our teammate swings in front of us and we just absolutely shoot them in the back of the head or something, right? Like, all of us have done it at one point or had that done to us. So it can be very frustrating. So make sure your spacing isn't too good, because it actually ends up just being really bad. But yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, because on CT side, you're going to be focused on a lot of crossfires and stuff and doing that kind of thing. But even on retakes, right? This isn't just a T side thing, even on retakes. So one problem I've seen my team struggle with, I've seen every single player struggle with on retakes, is this spacing, right? And maybe you're not with your teammates, or, you know, a lot of you are really impatient, right? You want to retake the site. You want to get in there so bad. So you're on the CT side and you're trying to take these fights and do this and do a hero play. And you have a teammate running up cat behind you. He's all the way back here. You know, just wait for him. Be patient on the retake so that you guys can double swing in, right? You can double swing in and fight. Your guy inside of apps, or sorry, our market can activate at the same time you guys are activating. It's so important to have good spacing on retakes, because it's going to allow you to overwhelm the other team, right? How easy is it for the T side, right? How easy is it for them to just be posted here? And all right, one guy dead. Oh, he's swinging in. Oh, his teammate's swinging in. Oh, he's dead now. Bro, versus, you know, we're both going to double swing. Let's swing. Boom. Maybe I'm dead. Maybe I get killed, right? But now my teammate's already out. He has this space. He can get in here and create chaos. Same thing here, man. If we're retaking, like, jump across. Do your stuff, but do it together. This is a team game for a reason. You cannot be playing this as an individual, right? There is individual aspects inside of Counter-Strike, but you need to be able to understand the macro and the, you know, how to play off of your teammates and make sure that you're trading effectively, your spacing is good, so that you can effectively, you know, make the game so much harder for the other team. Because at the end of the day, you want to be an annoying player. You want to be that player that the other team hates playing against, because you are just so, like, ratty, right? Like, you're just so perfect in the way you're playing, and you're just playing the game to, you know, as well as you can. It's beautiful when that happens, right? How many times have you guys entered out on site and just got an insane kill, or like really screwed over the other team because you're just a maniac, right? Do that, but do it with precision, do it with coordination, and you're going to be set. If you guys got to this part of the video, I want you to comment. Let's see. I want you to comment green trash can on Mirage here. It's going to confuse everyone else in the comments, but I'll know what you guys mean. So comment green trash can and we'll be on the same page. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment like I said, and I'll catch you guys later. Let's keep grinding videos every single day. Look forward to those.